what's up guys, Todd here at Whale Guitar. In today's lesson we are checking out Californication by none other than Red Hot Chili Peppers. So even though it sounds like quite a simple song, and it kind of is in some regard, but there's still so much going on in there that a lot of people kind of tend to look over. So we're going to smash out as much as we can in this lesson. We've got heaps to cover. So what you're going to take away from this lesson is we're going to be looking at some of the chords, the open chords and bar chords. We're going to be talking about arpeggiation in in the versy parts of the song. We're also going to be talking about there's a key change that happens within this song with the guitar solo. So we're going to look at the chords and what happens to the key center through that section. We're also going to learn the guitar solo for this song. And if you stick around at the end of the lesson, I'm going to teach you two different natural minor scale shapes that the solo is derived from, which will be the F sharp natural minor scale, and how to use this scale in a way that perhaps you can start improvising and creating your own music. So yeah, very cool, lots of stuff to cover. So as always, if you like what we do and you want to see this channel expand, please subscribe and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. If you perhaps would have a song suggestion or something like that, that would be awesome. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in and I'm going to show you each section of the song as we get to the section. So I'll show you the picking part, the main riff of the song, which happens constantly throughout the song. We'll look at some of the bar chords as we get to them in the second half of the verse. We'll look at some strumming and some 16th note strumming patterns that happen in this song as well. So yeah, we'll zoom in and we'll take you through those bits as we go through the song. So let's zoom in and get started. Here we go. Okay, to start off with, we're going to look at the main riff. Now, the main riff is based on two chords. The first chord being an A minor chord, which looks like this. So we have second finger on the second fret on the fourth string, third finger directly below that, also fret 2 but on string 3, and our first finger is playing fret number 1 on the second string. So this is an A minor open chord. The next chord we'll look at is an F major bar chord. Now with our F major bar chord, we have our first finger completely barred down the first fret. We have our second finger on the second fret on the third string, third finger, third fret on the fifth string, little finger also fret number 3 but on the fourth string. This is an F major bar chord. Okay, so the riff, you don't have to hold these chords on to do it. All you need to do is have your second finger on the second fret on the fourth string, and we're going to be hitting the open A string first, and then hitting the fourth string with our second finger on the second fret, then an open second string, and then applying the first finger to the first fret. So this is based on our A minor chord. So it's now the next chord is based. The next part of the riff is based on that F major chord. First finger on the first fret on the thicker string. Third finger on the third fret on the fifth string. We're going to be hitting the open third string and then putting our second finger on the second fret on that string. Hope you can see that okay. So the riff goes like this. Okay, so what you want to do when you're playing this chord, this riff, is play. You don't want to take the fingers off. You don't want to go and have them short notes. You want to hold them down once you've played them. So let the notes ring out. So it's. And when you get to that F1, you can just kind of creep them on, sort of thing. So first, third, open, third string, second finger, and that's our main riff. We do that 4 times at the start of the song. Then the drums enter. We do that again another 2 times for the start of the verse. So it's like, psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. Now the next part, it goes like this. I'll just play it for you first. Now for this we're looking at a C major bar chord, first finger on the third fret, which is our root note, our C note. Our third finger is going to be flat down the fifth fret on the second, third and fourth string. It's based on that chord there, C major bar chord. The next chord we're looking at is a G major bar chord. We're barred completely down the third fret with our first finger. Third finger fret 5 on the 5th string, little finger directly below that on the 4th string, and our second finger on the 3rd string fret 4. That is our G major chord. Now if we take that back 2 frets, once again we're playing the F major chord. And then the other chord we're playing in this section is a D minor open chord. So it's going to be, you're going to be playing from the 4th string down. This will be the open D string, second finger on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd finger fret 3 on the 2nd string, and first fret on the 1st string. So it's just easy to hold these chords down, and the way that you pick it is this. You're going to pick the A string, so the 5th string, you hold the C major chord on. So I'm picking the 5th string, the 4th string, the 2nd string, and then back to the 4th string. So that's... I'm going to move to the G major bar chord, and I'm going to pick the thickest string, the 6th string, then the 5th string, and then the 3rd string, back to the 5th string. So that is... Move to the F major chord, you're going to pick the same strings you did on the G. This 6th, 5th, 3rd, back to the 5th. Then you're going to play the open D string, and then the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then strum the D minor chord. So that was, again, and that's kind of the end of that verse. And then we go back to our riff 2 times. Okay, and then we go back into verse 2. Is exactly the second half is kind of exactly the same as the first one. It's the edge of the world and all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. And again, the arpeggiation. So arpeggiation is when you're just holding down a chord and you're just picking through that chord like we mentioned. Californication. And then we go to our strum. Okay, this is where I was mentioning before our 16th note strumming pattern. We're going to be moving from an A minor chord, an open chord, okay, which I talked about before, to an F major 7. Now to play the F major 7, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 4th string, 2nd finger 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 1st finger 1st fret on the 2nd string, and an open E or 1st string. That is your F major 7. And we're just rotating from A minor to F major 7, like this. And the strumming pattern is like this. This is a 16th note kind of bass strumming pattern. It goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And then moving to the F major 7 and doing the same thing. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Back to the A minor. Do that twice through, and then the kind of singing comes back in after that. So I'll do it from the start of that strumming section. To the F major 7. Back to the A minor. My first finger doesn't move at all through this. And we keep doing that and the singing comes back in. They are surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin? Or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore soft porn. And then we get into our chorus. This is a shorter chorus than the one that comes later. Now the chords that we're looking at in the chorus is a C major chord. These are open chords, all open chords. So C major, to a G major, to a D minor, to an A minor, back to a C, to a G, to the D minor. Now the strumming pattern through here goes like this. We're just basically going to do 2 downstrokes per chord kind of thing. We might chuck in an upstroke then. So we're going to go C, G, D minor, A minor. Upstroke on the D minor at the end. So that again would be Dream of Californication. Dream of Cali. Down on the G, and then quick up on the D minor. And then we go back to the riff. We do that twice. And then verse 3 is exactly the same as the, verse 3 and 4 is exactly the same as what we did in the verse 1 and 2. So it's, marry me girl, be my fairy to the world, be my very own consolation. Teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on the boulevard, it's Californication. Back to our riff, 2 times through. Another again, second half of the riff, second half of the verse. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the sphere singing station to station? Same again. It's Californication. Back to our strumming. F major 7 to the A minor to the F major 7. Everybody's been there and I don't need no vacation. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softborn. Our chorus is twice as long. Same chords though. Dream of California. D minor, A minor. Second time through we're going to go C, G, and then stay on the D minor. C, G, D minor, A minor, D minor. And then at this point we're into our guitar solo. Now I mentioned that we have a key change, which we do. Now the chords behind this solo are like this. We have an F sharp minor. So we've changed to the key of F sharp minor. So we were in A minor. Now we're taking this down a minor third to, we've changed key to F sharp minor. Okay, now the chords here are an F sharp, I'll just play you the backing of the solo. It's an F sharp minor chord to a D major, F sharp minor to a D major. Now we're going to a B minor bar chord here, to the D, to the A, to an open E. Okay, let me just take you through each of those chords. So an F sharp minor chord, first finger completely barred on the 2nd fret. This is our root note here, our F sharp, okay? We're going to have our first finger barred, 3rd and 4th on the 4th fret. We're playing all the strings. The next chord is a D major. We're going to play this as a bar chord. So first finger has our root note on D, which is the 5th fret on the A string. 3rd finger flat on the 7th fret on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string. D major. We're also going to be playing a B minor. I'm going to play it here. This is our B root note on the top string. This is the same shape as the F sharp minor. We've just got a B in the bass. 3rd and 4th finger on the 9th fret. We're going to be playing, also we go to a D after that, which we've already looked at. A major. So first finger barred on the 5th fret. 3rd and 4th finger on the 7th fret on the 5th and 4th string. Middle finger, or 2nd finger, sorry, on the 6th fret on the 3rd string. That is our A major chord, and we're going to an E open chord, which looks like this. 2nd and 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 5th and 4th string. First finger, we'll be playing the 1st fret on the 3rd string. That is our E major chord, and it goes like this. It'll be F sharp. I'm just going down, down, up, down, up to a D major, down, up, back to F sharp minor, to a D major again. Now I'm going to the B minor, down. Just do down strokes on this part, to the A, to the E, back to F sharp minor. To a D again, F sharp minor, to a D major. This time we're going B minor, same chords and same progression, to a D, an A major, to our E open. We'll do this 3 times. B minor, D, A, E major, again, B minor, D major, A major, E minor, and then we're back into our, at the end of the solo. So that's the chords that happen behind the solo. Let's now check out the solo. I'm going to show you the how to play the solo, and then like I said at the end of the lesson we will check out the scales that this solo has come from. So we're starting with our 2nd finger on the 10th fret on the 2nd string, and we're going to go second finger here, first finger on the 9 on the 1st string. We're going to take our 3rd finger to the 11th fret on the 3rd string, and we're going to bend that up and back down. Now remember, when you're bending, you want your 2nd and 1st finger on the frets behind the note you're bending to help you push it up, okay? Bending it up and back down. You've got to keep the pressure on the fretboard. So that is, we do that again. Okay, then we're going to play this note again. So that's the 11th fret there. We're going to do a pull off to the 9th fret with our 1st finger. So play that 3 times, pull it off. So remember, when you're doing a pull off, kind of tweak it down, like with a bit of pressure. So it goes, you got to have that 1st finger firmly pressed on 9 while you're playing this 11th fret, okay? So it goes to 11 on the string above it, back to the 9 on the same string, back to this 9, bend 11 again, back to the 9, back to the 11. So that is 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. The next section, we go back to the 10 on the 2nd string. 1st finger on the 9, 3rd finger on 12. Take that up 2 frets to 14. 2, 3, 4. Back to the 10 on the 2nd string. Back to the 9 on the 1st string. Back to the 12 on the 1st string, and then we're going to play 14 again. We're going to, 14 yet. We're going to bend it. Okay. We are then going to move and put our 1st finger there on the 14th fret. We've actually now moved shape, so we're in position 1 of our natural minor, which I'll talk to you about at the end. We're going to play our 1st finger on that 14th fret, little finger on the 17th, 16th, 14th, and then 17 on the 2nd string. Back to this 1st finger on the 14th. Okay, let me just play where we're up to. We've got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Two, 3, 4. Now we're moving. Now we got to here. On this bend, you're going to keep your 1st finger pressed down on 14, and you're going to bend 16 on the 3rd string, and you're going to play them together like that. And we keep the 1st finger. We don't move this string at all, but we do play it, and we play this one as well. But we're only bending that 3rd finger. Okay, so we got. I hope you can see that okay. I'm going to play those chords which I've pre-recorded, and I'll play the whole solo. So it goes, wrong spot. Let me try that again. And that's it, okay? That is our whole solo. So that is with the chords that we just learned before that. Now after that we go back to our riff. Same as before, we'll do that twice. And then we go into our last verse, which is like, destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. And earthquakes and a girl's guitar, they're just another good vibration. Same as before. strumming. We do it twice. A minor to the F major 7 without any singing. Down to the singing comes in. Hey, you're surging very well to break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no desperate ease. There's what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn. Hardcore soft porn. Dream of Californication. It's the same chorus as before, the long one. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Ending on that D minor. And that is the entire song, okay? We are now going to check out our two natural minor scales. Now, here we go. So we're going to start, basically, when we're talking about scales, we basically have 5 shapes for every scale we learn. I can play for you F sharp natural minor scale in position 1, starting on our F sharp here, which looks and sounds like this. There's a position 2. And then position 3 and 4. We're going to look at 4, okay? I'm just going to get straight to it. So first finger on our F sharp here. This is on the 9th fret. We're going to go first finger, 3rd finger on the 10th, on the 11th, little finger on the 12th. Same on the next string. Next string is first finger on 9, and then 3rd finger on the 11th. On the 2nd string, first finger on the 9. That is our natural minor scale, and you'll see that the notes of the solo come from that. So that was. Okay, that's what I would call position 4. And now we also use position 1, which is the same as what I played on the 2nd fret. This is F sharp. If that 2nd fret is F sharp, that also means the 12th is the same as the open. 1, 2, so this is the same note on the 14th fret. So the same shape applies. First, 3rd, 4th, 1st, 3rd, 4th. First, where your 3rd would normally go, we're going to put our little finger, because we're coming back 1 fret over here. We're going to go, come forward a fret. That is our position 1. So you'll see when we go like, that's coming from that scale. I'm just going to play you the solo backing, and I'll show you how you can just use these scales to perhaps create your own guitar solo. So here we go. I'm just going to play through the scale. Position 1. Back to 4. Back to the A. That's when coming out of that solo, it goes back to our original key. So we were talking about a key change. It goes back to it. Oops, that's playing it again. But hopefully that helps, and yeah, just keep practicing through those scale shapes and have a bit of fun with it. So there you have it, guys. There is Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We really hope you enjoyed this lesson. I certainly enjoyed teaching you. Please, once again, subscribe, comment if you have anything that you'd like to share with us. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, in the description, there'll be a link to our Wailing with Chords guitar course. So if you have any questions or any doubts in your mind about chords and how to play them, and a bit of the theory behind that, we cover absolutely everything in that course. So would love to hear from you if you've had a chance to check it out. That would be awesome. But until next time, keep playing, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.